So we're here today with Mark and we're talking about obviously the thoroughly negative effects of cannabis, which we would like to not only agree about, but bring to the foresight of your consciousness by listing many of them now. And we went through them earlier on. I mean, most people know that people who smoke cannabis have no souls.
They do turn into monsters as well. I tend to get a little bit intoxicated with the cannabis and end up eating all of the child's little lunches.
Yeah.
That upsets the children, and I'm sure that it will make irreconcilable differences and problems later on in life. So
irreversible damage has been caused to his children because of his, I don't want to use the word evil, but it is an axis of evil. It's a cannabis axis of evil.
It's from hell.
A cannabaxis. And this is really the devil's parsley. So if you hit the devil's parsley,
yes.
The devil's parsley is really not for you. I mean, 70% of statistics have pointed out that 93.5 people that smoke cannabis per capita, and the percentage is higher than that apparently. But these are just the people that we've interviewed.
A ratio of 17 to 7.
When they smoke cannabis, they, for the first time in their life, listen to and understand Michael Bublé.
And they're 20% more likely to listen to a full song.
Yeah, and this is just in the police force. So if you think about the outside world, it's even worse than that. The things that cannabis are doing is ruining the music industry to start off with. It's completely destroying what we have as good sense and taste. I mean, gone are the days of S Club 7 and Aqua. Where are they gone? Where are they now? Why do we not see these brilliant works of art?
It's all because of cannabis.
Exactly.
You know? Cannabis. The number one drug destroying lives and recreational motivations.
Yeah, it destroyed
at
dreams.
An astounding rate. Astounding. Absolutely astounding.
Like if you look at the Beatles, for example, I think they might have actually done cannabis once or twice. Look where that took them.
Yeah.
And yet, Yoko Ono, still happening. I don't think she's done cannabis.
And what's happened to that swimmer? The swimmer,
Michael Phelps.
That's the one, Phelpsy. Yeah. What's happened to him?
So photo in the paper, him sucking a bong.
Smoke some pot, get a gold medal, fuck off.
Oh, not just one gold medal, I think he got 6.
Oh, well, he got 17 actually, 50. I don't know. The percentage was quite high.
They're going to take it off him once they realise how much pot had helped him.
Yeah.
Because it was clearly a steroid, it was an anabolic steroid, it was an EPO, it was all of these things, including THC, CBD, and just whatever not.
KGB.
FBI.
Yeah. All of them. It's just bad.
Yeah.
And, you know, the worst part is that I'm pretty sure that he was shooting it up. Like he was.
I mean, I saw someone the other day put up that cannabis is a gateway drug. And I would thoroughly agree. I think, Mark, you agree as well?
Yes. It gets you into some parties where you can get onto some harder drugs.
It will pretty much get you through any... If you have turn up to a party and you're not invited, but you have good cannabis, it's just the way it is. You're in.
Yeah, you're in. You get through the gate with that one.
Yeah.
You know, every time.
But the fact of the matter is, it is a gateway drug towards harder things like pizza, okay, like toasties, like ham and cheese for no apparent reason.
Look, it's cheese, mate. Let's just say cheese is...
Where it's at.
Mate, it's a big component of the cannabis user's life.
So, at the end of the day, we believe that the core of the issue is within cheese. So if we start regulating and legislating cheese, that will bring a stop to the cannabis use in this country, and all of our children will grow up free and intelligent and brilliant.
That's right.
Fully employed.
The gates will be shut because the cheese is moderated in such a way that it's put in front of the gate and nobody will get through the gate.
They'll have
won't be a gateway
testing
drug.
kits, so they know if it's brie or Gouda or cheddar.
Exactly.
There'll be no more of this shit. So the fact that we've actually just in this moment realised that cannabis is not the problem, my people. Your issues with cheese is where it lies. Okay? Cheese.
The thick, yellow, smelly stuff that just so good. Oh, do you have any cheese?
I do. We'll go and get some in a minute. But cannabis is going to possibly do irreversible damage to you. Like, not only will it... Like, I mean, some people say it makes them smile and enjoy music. Whatever. I mean, who are these people?
No.
Who are these people?
Some people say that you get relaxed with it as well. I mean...
I think a lot of these people are extremely violent. Extremely violent. Outbursts to the utmost goriness. Like, I mean...
I saw a guy get stabbed with a pitchfork.
I can believe it. I can believe it. I mean, I saw a guy smoke cannabis and then violently fall asleep.
Yeah.
Now, that was an attack on himself And that's all I've got to say about that.
I had a friend that he smoked a little bit of the weed and watched a video clip of AC/DC and said that his face melted off.
I had a friend that smoked some of the cannabis thing, and he watched Off the Wall.
Yep.
And he was never the same again. He never came back from Amsterdam.
No.
But every time I see him on Instagram and Facebook, big smile on his face, I think his life is ruined. Absolutely ruined. It's disgusting. And for my kids, for my future generations, cannabis, the damage it could do to you.
And the new wackle stoppers and stuff that they put cannabis in, the cannabis pills, they're on the street, the new drug.
Yeah.
They're dangerous. They turn people into zombies and they say hello to people.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
And
people feel very uncomfortable when people say hello.
There's no need for that kind of interaction.
And cannabis.
It's abrupt.
It really.
Do you know when I walk up to someone in the morning and they're smiling and they're like, "Hi there, how are you?"
You're like, oh no.
Yeah. Don't trust that.
That's a dead giveaway.
Fucking straight up, either run or punch them.
Kick him in the dick and run.
It's fight or flight, man. Yeah, that's the way it is. But this is how I am with my neighbours, and this is how they accept me. And because I think that they're all on cannabis, because they're all unbelievably violent.
Yeah,
they're all so very one woman the other day walked down to her letterbox and pulled the letters, like the mail, out of the letterbox, and then just walked away. Like, what does that tell you?
Oh, and I saw my neighbour took to the tree, right? Took to his shrub out the back with a big set of scissors and cut it all up.
And these people,
I know he uses cannabis.
Yeah, and these people need help. They need support. They need help. They need your understanding. It's empathy that we need, I think, for the average cannabis user who doesn't know the trouble that they're in because they're so deep in cheese and.
So, the warning is there. If somebody comes up to you and goes, "Hello," and they're eating some cheese and they've got a big pair of scissors, you just kick them in the dick and run.
Kick them in the dick.
Wow, you just got to. It's just dangerous, very dangerous. And they start laughing like.
It's the cackle, the maniac cackle of the cannabis user, which is very, very worrying. I mean, that is the first sign that it's about to escalate into full-blown cannibalistic brutality.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
Very good word. Word of the day. Cannibalistic.
Cannibalistic.
Ballistic
cannabis. Indeed.
So, well, I like that we're sharing this with people. The found knowledge that we've found, knowledgeing.
This is knowledge that we need to cultivate in order to share it with you people, so you can save the next generation or someone else from coming across this.
Education is key, people. Education is key.
What he said.
Hello.
Exactly. So, on that note, let's just understand this. Cannabis is bad. I mean, I would rather. Pharmaceutical drugs are good because they've got stamps of approval. Okay. Stamps of approval are good. Cannabis doesn't have a stamp of approval. Fuck cannabis.
You know what? I reckon, it's good that we're not smoking marijuana anymore because that stuff. Whew, have you seen the ads for that?
Yeah.
That's even worse than cannabis.
We had tried cannabis once, and then someone bought us some marijuana, and it was just out of control.
Yeah.
Out of control. And we had to try it just to see because it's like.
Well, if somebody brings you a pouch of dildos,
you have to try it. You have to try them.
Fight!
Dildo fight. But no, I couldn't agree more that when people bring, things like that, it's just manners that you try them out. You don't put them to waste. But marijuana is very, very dangerous. I mean, not only is the pronunciation a little bit harder than the word cannabis, but in general, it's a completely different plant. It's synthetic, it's toxic, it's psychedelic, it's powerfully, it's a fuel for some people. They built houses out of it. I mean, that's how hardcore it is. People will live within a house built of marijuana.
Yeah, that psycho, what's his name? Henry Ford. He built a whole car out of hemp.
And
what a psycho.
Look where it took him.
Yeah, he's dead now.
Exactly.
See?
Exactly. Do you want to be dead?
No, don't. Yeah.
No one wants to be dead.
No.
Don't do cannabis or you'll be dead.
Yeah. And you won't be laughing.
No, you'll be laughing. No, you won't be laughing. You're right. Not at all.
No.
Not even marginally. There'll be no percentage of laughter. Not even a giggle when you're dead. It's just.
Worms.
Pretty much. And they don't giggle. They just get to work on you.
Mm.
Have
Coming
been
out your
fucked by a
nose and
worm?
stuff.
You ever been fucked by a worm? That's what marijuana will do to you. You'll be fucked by worms.
Great big filthy red ones that slide in.
And they won't come out. They won't come out. It's the thing, you think they're going to come out, but no, they won't. It's going to move into your asshole like it's a fucking garage, and they're just a homeless worm.
And then it gets it's the back of its tail like a scorpion, and goes donkey punches you. Whack!
It's right in the gooch.
Well, yeah. Well, that's something else that happens when you die after you smoke.
And this is
cannabis.
all due to marijuana. So if you're going to, just chill about it. Just look it up first. Okay, look up what you're doing. Be very careful about it. Don't share it with anybody. If you got some, do not share it with anybody. Keep the whole craze and euphoria to yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't want that shit on the street. Okay?
It's like a yo-yo.
Yeah, it'll come back at you. In the fucking face. That's what it'll do. And you'll be fucked by worms.
Fucked with worms with that donkey punch you.
Donkey punch in the gooch.
In the gooch that you grow when you die after smoking cannabis. You're a fucking fruit loop.
Alright, so that's our opinion on
that's our review of cannabis.
And why cannabis is just awful for you and will probably not do anybody.
Full disclaimer, we're not doctors.
No.
We obviously don't know shit.
Just in case you thought this was a medical review.
This guy on this video, he reckons that you get fucked by worms. No, seriously, it's on this documentary.
These two experts, Dr. Mark and Dr. Mark, fucking... Yeah, they got expert opinions up here. We're going well. So yeah, that's our expert opinion on why cannabis is bad for you. So please, take care of yourselves. Go out there and shake a baby. Never punch a nun from behind.
No.
Never punch a nun from behind. Cannabis is clearly the reason for most of the wars in this world. It is the reason for most of the death, destruction, and cannibalism.
And just on a serious note, it is, and it's because it's illegal.
Mm.
And these people are making money from it and fueling wars.
And they have them in cannabis factories, where they grow and make and design cannabis.
And they're all saying, hello, g'day, every morning.
Disgusting. So don't go anywhere near them, kick them in the dick and run, and call us.
Hey, is that where the paranoia comes from? Knowing that you'll get fucked in the bum by a worm and donkey punch?
I think, yeah, once you know that gooch punch is around the corner from the wormtail, things don't look so bright anymore, do they?
Not bright at all.
So it goes from pizza, fucked by worm, gooch punch.
Donkey punch.
And that's us out.
Yeah. Hooroo.
Bye-bye.